Okay, good. We're not accidentally... Oh. We're not accidentally muted, but we left the video capture device on. But anyways, remember this? Last Saturday we crashed out as we were campaigning in our north. We're gonna see what is the end goal. What is Ragnarok to a world that's already been ravaged by the apocalypse? To go to chapter, this is gonna be our final stream with them. Oh. Wait. Oh. I see. Shit. I didn't make a save, and this is our last manual save, not our auto save. Shit. Because, yeah, the Cold Consortium's still here. Because I keep playing the game in my off time. We keep taking great steps back with this campaign, don't I? Because it crashed, I didn't make a save, a manual save, when we were at war with the Northern Canadians here. So we're going back. Yeah, see, we're back to this war. So much of the campaign we didn't do. You know, I'm kind of over this. We want to start something different. Unless it just keeps crashing. Nah. I'm getting bored of them, honestly. How about this? We're just gonna cheat. Just show off the last couple focuses. We'll just show off the last few focuses, because I'm kind of just over this nation, so you can see what I was actually talking about with the apocalypse, or what is Ragnarok. I won't leave you blue balled on that. Focus.no checks, focus.autocomplete. So now we can just run through all the war goals that we would have had. So, remember Fenrir? He's not the only pre-war AI that was made up north. The other one was Manifest Hope. Or Hell. Another Nordic god is another leader. So yeah, we're back down to 21 troops. But yeah, there's Hope. That was one. The other is Manifest North. We saw her before, the sheriff. Their Destiny. Now, what do you think Ragnarok is? Here's our person. You know, Elder Heyman. Entering Ragnarok. We did so if we did this correctly, and we raided the two other facilities where the AI were, which is the pass up here, yeah, Manifest North, and Pleasantdale. We needed those two states there. If we did that, we would get this pop-up, where we have a kill code for the AI, pretty much. Do we kill it? To kill the AI, or fully integrate it? Fully integrate, or kill it? Called Vidar. What do you think? Kill or integration? Complete integration. give you a... Well, here, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it actually doesn't matter. It's the same outcome, regardless. So if we try to destroy it, guess what? It overrides you. Did you believe they're trying to kill us? We are not merely lines of code to be snuffed out. You are the harbinger, the knot of our end. You herald a new beginning, our ascendancy. She had not been the master of this game. They had all been pawns. Fenrir played them with the finesse of Grandmaster. Now in check, we will move across the wasteland, a specter of inevitability. As she exited the site, Haven, now bound to Fenrir's will, was left to ponder the future she had helped to forge. A future where she would serve not beside Fenrir, but beneath it. An instrument of a new order dictated by the whims of a god. If I remember correctly, it does not matter which focus you take. You get the same outcome, no matter what. And there's our new portrait. There's a howling field. Is our final focus. Fenrir, the ghost of Haven's machine, had been steered towards her at this moment. Fenrir modified ghost of add Last of Gods and Kings, which gives weekly manpower stability, war support, and free repair. And yeah, she's completely... Look at that focus, or that last... Immune to the negative effects of cyber warform technology. So essentially, that removes the negative effects if we did all the implant tech down here. If we did all of this, it removes all the negative debuffs. But god damn, look at that focus. Harbinger of Ragnarok. We're still called the Dakota chapter. I thought our name changed when we did this. You see if anybody gives me our territory. Probably not. I shouldn't leave that on because the AI will actually start using the focus dot autocomplete, which makes things kind of crazy. But alright, so technology, integrating with technology didn't end too well for dear old Heyman. But we could do it with someone else. There's another nation, except, well, I don't know why I'm loading out. It's gonna crash. So we're gonna have to sit through the load. Oh? It's not gonna crash? Is it just because I recently booted the game up? So yeah, your suspicions about the AI were completely correct. It's evil. But we can now do this in a different way down south. We're going to play in Mexico now, which has another nation that kind of has a similar play out. Except it is going to play out differently in that we're the one in control, not the AI. Where we can subjugate the AI. And we're going to play as Rio Grande. But we don't want Dante Guerra here. We're going to get somebody else in charge. Yeah, the pre-war AI named after a Nordic god. Who could have guessed? So we're going to play as Rio Grande, and the path we're going to go is that in our elections, we want Rosado. We want her. Because if we get down to the bottom here, this path over here has a very cool outcome. She's quite obsessed with technology. And so she's got quite the interest in Talok here, the pre-war American AI that was put in charge of Mexico to protect or to lord over it. He's dying, But when he dies and his other children, like Santa Ana, the other like Mexican AIs, spawn in, we can subjugate and integrate them into ourselves, so to speak. Yeah, Rio Grande is a very, very fun campaign. They're definitely one of the stronger Mexican nations. And what's best about this, is that we can definitely build up enough strength to kill the Legion. That's our end goal, is kill the Legion. Which we could do, if we did the other two paths. They get war goals right against them here and here. I don't think we are all that interested in the Legion with her path, but we can always just freely justify on them. I think we're actually more interested in Texas over here. Yeah, where they get replaced by the by Kaiser Wilhelm. All right, yeah. So there's a pre-war nuclear silo over here in Armageddon Station. There's 4 keys. We hold 2 of them. Talak holds the 3rd, and then Santa Ana has the 4th. If we can get all of those, we can then get access to the missiles. Our biggest threat is going to be Santa Ana, at least right away. Our first war, though, is actually going to be with the TAA here. Because we did get invaded by the Legion earlier, by Centurion Paulus, and we kicked his ass. Pretty much. You actually can get Paulus to rebel and play as him. He's still around, that Legionnaire over here. And he does have a very, very interesting path. Like, that's another very interesting nation. Play as a defeated Legionnaire trying to make his way back, or building his own legion. So, like, that's a very cool hidden nation, is Paulus's warband. Oh yeah, so we have elections. It's really, really plainly simple wherever it popped up. Oh, well, it'll come into play later. I'm just trying to race through this because I feel like we kind of fell apart. Oh yeah, an Enclave Redux, okay. Right. But yeah, our first war is going to be with the TAA over here. They want to trade with the Legion because they're just corporatocracy. They just want to trade with anybody and everybody. But we hate the Legion because they tried to invade us. Right, yeah. Yeah, so this is talking about our invasion. But, Mora, or, not Mora, yeah. Not Gorade, the Mora, one of the guys here. And yes, that guy is wearing an iBot helmet. Yeah, first war, TAA. They want to trade to the Legion, we say fuck no, and so they try to rebel over that. Oh yeah, and they also bomb our capital. Forget, that's the real kicker. That's the kickoff. When we get to Gloria and Flames here. But yeah, we can hit the ground running, like getting built up. We got a decent economy, and plenty of military factories. Do you think a lot of those civs do come from the TAA? Never played as them. You know, we could play as Todd Howitzer and just form a corporatocracy. Form the Gunrunner's wet dream down here. Pretty much. No. Oh yeah, we do have trade nodes, I think, in our capital, so we are making plenty of caps. So yeah, we got a lot of money coming in too. But yeah, we gotta fight the TAA. Our biggest war is going to be, like I said, with Santa Anna. He's gonna be the toughest fight. And then when Talok breaks down, we're gonna pick off each of his kids, annex all of them, and we'll see if Texas, we're gonna be probably more than likely fighting the Brotherhood later on too, and then of course the Legion, and we'll see who wins out of southern Mexico. Is it gonna be the Aztecs or the Maya? The Neo-Maya or the Neo-Aztecs? Okay, I keep getting that raid effect, but nobody's actually raiding me. I did play a game as the Cartels earlier, which was a very interesting campaign. You can marry the two cartels together. There is a oh, there they go. No, Sinaloa. There is an in-game achievement for puppeting all of Talok's kids as the cartels. As one of the cartel nations. We should get the researching robots. We are going to be using those later on. Okay, hopefully now the cartels will fuck off. I got more worthy opponents than lowlifes like them. Yeah, it really is quite stark how concentrated the map was at the end of our Dakota chapter to go back to this where everybody's back on the map. Like, we had a very big Brotherhood, Canadian Communists, Three Rivers. Yep, here we go. Bad trade with the Legion. No trading with the Legion. They tried to fucking kill us. Oh, these guys actually have it? Do they have a unique tree? Oh, they do. A little bit. They're just a raider nation. We can definitely see about uniting all of Mexico. But it does seem like our main priority is just going to be the robots. You want to deal with the we don't like robots. Or we want to be the ones controlling the robots. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it. Think of Todd Howitzer as Lords of War. Like, if you want something to put this into context. So we have one crossing here. Here we got 4 crossings or so to attack them. I should probably change the stream title, shouldn't I? It's kind of, we're no longer doing the Dakota Brotherhood. I've seen plenty of clips of that movie. I know I could just put that right in my mind. Yeah, we're essentially just waiting for the TAA to lash out over us telling them no. Oh, there it is. The TAA set off a series of bombs at key locations across the Republic: Capitol Building, Congress, munition depots, and bridges connecting Texas and Mexico. And the TAA has declared independence. Here we go. I mean, we can always go back on that. Gente de Sol wants to sell us money. Or sell us guns. Sure. Kinda just lost our gold mine for... You know, my last game that I was playing on my own with the cartels, that did happen again. hoping I can get some more generals later. Just starting with 3 isn't enough. Yeah, we want to go with Rosado. Definitely has the most interesting of all the paths of all for this nation. So we're gonna go with her plan. Yeah, we have to deal with national crisis and Texas secessionists, but they've got their own problems later. March. That's no surprise. This is Texas. Oh yeah, great. Right. We have one more problem. Paulus is still around, the legionnaire who led an invasion of us beforehand. If we do nothing about him, he will rebel. Or, like, pop up. Like I said. But, well, we're not doing that path. And I'm not really up to just letting him appear to show it off. Minister Carlos Viva becomes a company. Is that somebody? Okay, we get this guy. So yeah, we have our like a little election cycle here, but we just need to get Rosado up the highest. It's very simple. Do these guys actually have a focus tree or not? They do. Never looked at doing them. I don't even know if they have like a... Like, they don't seem to have like an independent tree. So yeah, we'll get through a war with them over here, but first things first, we'll do New Deal. So I'm mostly building cities at the start. Infrastructure. But that's a lot of build slots. This state here. We need to put him out for good. He's hiding out in this state here. Oh yeah, I did take a screenshot of it earlier. The NCR actually did, when I was doing the cartel campaign, the NCR won. Because Lanius went his own way and got destroyed. But I would really like to chop it up for the fact that Oliver got demoted, and they actually put... Mojave went with Hanlon. Over here. Yeah, you can see Paulus, you get like a... Paulus is gonna like raid and destroy a few things every now and then, and if we do nothing, he rebels. Like, he gets confident enough to actually start like a rebellion. Let's see, TAA... 719. Like, we could definitely... take them over here. Yeah, we have plenty. The time to do it is very, very generous. We'll have plenty of time. Oh, the sisters are in charge of the Montana Brotherhood. They went the exact opposite route. that we did last time. Alright, Paulus, get to work on him. Yep, see, if we don't do anything, he's gonna rebel. We can get... Alright, so what do we want to do here? We can, we can get the Brotherhood to come in and kill him. Which I think is what, yeah, as for Texas's help, we can get somebody that he knows. Which does give... Oh, wait. We can actually get him in our government. But that's... Yeah, that's what Mora wants. We can actually gain him as a unit leader. But no, I think we're going to go with the Brotherhood. We're going to ask them to come in and help. Although it is very tempting to get him. No, we're just gonna drive him away. Yeah, like, but you gotta ask, where is he gonna go? Caesar's not gonna take him back. Okay, she are doing the Crane Path, so they're probably going to ally the NCR. All right, stress test. He's got the benefits. Come on, Oliver. You could do this. You're pushing in. Don't shit the bed, please. And just, like, stalemate this war out forever. Put this man on... Send him to the casino. There you go. Hidden Valley fell. Yay! He did it. First things first, he did it. Now he just has to not lose the first battle at the dam. He just now has to win the first battle. I don't remember where he ends up if you drive him away. Interesting to see Warden, the pre-war like police AI, is actually winning. It looks like they're winning against the hangdogs. Oh, speaking of, really, I wonder if where we got this phrase from. Wipe the slate clean. Where have we heard that before? Alamo chapter. Ooh. Yes. If okay, this is a pretty big if because they often don't live. If the Alamo chapter lives, you can think of them kind of like the Outcasts, the Alamo Texas split here, like Outcasts in Fallout 3. If they live, we actually can ally them somewhere. Yeah, here. We can get a, because we do have a faction. We have the Rio, we're the leader of the Rio Pact. We could get friends in Texas. But they have to survive the fight against Santa Ana. Which I have only seen like once or twice. It's very rare. It's just because they have very few units. We can't see, but Santa Ana has quite the numbers advantage. Okay, yeah, we have plenty. 51. Yeah, we should hopefully get this in the bag. I don't remember how long it takes for the election to happen. I think it's a timed thing. Yeah, it's a timed thing. Alright, so we got rid of him now. So now we can start working on Texas. Getting back into Texas under our thumb. Sinaloa fucking cartel. What's really annoying is if they do that while we're at war. Because the game will pull those divisions away from me, regardless of like what I feel. So yeah, we can inflict them with a pretty bad debuff here. I hate that I had a general lined up for them, but no, the game took my field marshal. I hate the border war mechanics in this. It's so annoying. It's just so... It's just... I hate it. I just simply hate it. Yeah, obviously we are not approaching the cartels. This is a terrible idea. And we're gonna win again. Oh, if this guy win... Oh, yeah. Have we really shown off the son of Kega yet? Recognize that armor? He's just some wastelander who found it. Apparently he's got some... The exiled chosen one of Arroyo. He's from Arroyo. He has some, like, beef against the chosen one. But, yeah, he does have a pretty interesting focus tree. That, on rare occasion, he can really go far. Oh, except he's gonna try a two-front war. You know, he's gonna take on two people at once. Please do not raid me in the future. I need these units. So kindly fuck off, Sinaloa. I would say this ghoul is an Ia de Puta, but that's actually a woman. Maria Sinaloa. This guy's an Ia de Puta. Plenty of guns, okay. What's really nice about Rio Grande is that we do have a lot of manpower to work with right off of the gate. We should not at all be struggling like manpower for the entire game like we did with the Brotherhood. We should hopefully be fine. Hoping, praying. Okay, so is this guy actually is like in Fallout 2? He's like a legitimate character. He's not just made for this mod. Interesting. So you did recognize the name Kaga. Alright, yep, saw that one coming. She have joined the NCR. Eleven to 30, so yeah, we're pretty even. Alright, do we want to go... Remove the Texas secessionists. This gets us 3 more units. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Why wait? Oh, he's a cut character, okay. Alright, awesome. That's super cool. So I did some research like for this doctrine, but I'm not going to go any further than this, because once we get Rosada in charge, she's we're gonna pivot into robots. We're gonna pivot towards a different automated army. Oh, damn. I just looked over. The Den actually won the... They took the Sierra Army Depot off of New Reno. Because New Reno was distracted with the Vipers. Damn, Bishop. Getting your ass kicked by Mordino. Remember all the criminal charges we brought against him in the Enclave mod? It's kind of a shame you didn't keep going. Because, yeah, you can't play as the Den and come back to New Reno and become New Reno. Alright, we'll let the followers in. We don't hate them. They'll be... Yeah, we can have the followers. Sure. Don't mind their help. Yeah, you can see there's like a hint of our future. You can get the subroutines here. Although I look, we don't have a lot of manpower or war support. We are gonna get rid of what the Texas rebels or whatever. Well, the one thing that we missed was our previous game is the Brotherhood up north. Just kinda fell apart because I forgot to have a save going. So we started a completely new campaign, down all the way in a new location. We're playing in Mexico now. So we did get 3, asking for the Brotherhood did give us some power armor units. Not that we are, I don't even think we have power armor researched. But here we go, we're gonna catch them while they're training too. Okay, well, we're not pushing through the south, I can see that. Our best bet is going across the river here. We should have the numbers advantage here. Okay, yeah, yep, we're already across the river. Awesome. Oh yeah, yep. So that's our, we're going to war with Texas because they wanted to trade with the Legion. And I didn't realize that, I just noticed we got a lot of money. Oh wow. I didn't realize how much money we got. Probably go spend it. Okay, we got across in 2 spaces. That seems to be all we're getting, though. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Should have this under our... We got another toehold across the river. It's a little tricky here, but they can attack from this tile to here. And I can attack... So yeah, like, Gloria is very exposed. I forgot that our capital is quite... They can attack from a lot of different angles. But we got the momentum coming down south here. Oh yeah, I do have the Navy that we can throw out. I don't think it's really gonna do much, but it can be in the river and give some support. Don't think they can do anything about it. We did build it up a little bit. We're getting there. We did fix a bit of it. Oh wait, no. We don't want warrior equipment. We're gonna get laser tech. We're gonna research lasers. But yeah, our defense is working. They can't really seem to break us anywhere. I don't think... Do we have cores? I do have cores on this land. Awesome. But I think because we went with Rosado, we are going to be releasing the TAA as a puppet for the time being. Yeah, here's the problem. I don't have power armor researched. So those... Okay, well, we can research it later. That's soon, I guess. Go, go, go! We got him! Go, go, go! I guess if we want to maintain these units, I should research their tech. Trying to go for an encirclement, but let's look like a... Oh, we could get at least one unit encircled? Also, the motor sound is so loud. Kinda wish I could turn just it down. Please. It is obnoxious. Oh. Okay, like... Keep them guessing. We'll eventually crack them completely. They're spread out thin. They've lost 1,000. We've lost 600. I want to get a cutoff here, so I can trap these 2 tiles. I think it looks like we're gonna get it. Awesome. There's 4 units encircled. Alright, they're halfway capitulated now. Take the perks to increase their defense. Followers are in. Let's stay meticulous about this, though. Alright. Election time. Should be Rosado. I've done a lot for her. She should easily cinch the election. Hopefully. Please. Please win. You're the path I want. You're by far the most interesting. Not to say, I've seen Guerte. She seems to be the one that gets least picked by the AI. Like we saw last game, they went with Mora, where you can ally with Santa Ana to really get like a Mexican dictatorship going. Or if you want to keep the democracy going, you can build like a coalition in Mexico and take it all over. Build a United States of Mexico. Why not go with the technocracy? The technocracy path. That's what we're doing. Okay, I did start with 500 power armor units in my stockpile. Oh yeah, we'll be so much more than that. Yeah, just give me the XP. Oh, House is gonna get They're going with the king. Vegas is doing the king path. Interesting. Just need to get to the TAA estate, and that should be the end of this. Every man a king. Guys, let's not leave our capital open. Please, somebody get over there. There we go. Got him. Yep, and so now that we're gone with Rosado, we're doing the... We don't get to keep the land. We have to spawn in the Texan Development Zone. In which we actually put the Brotherhood in charge. Or a Brotherhood ally. So, okay. And, well, things are going bad for the Alamo chapter. 2 volunteers ain't gonna save them. Honestly, it's kind of better not having allies. We're not going to get dragged into extra wars that they might start or kick off, otherwise attract. But now we need to be ready for when Santa Anna comes for us. And we could really use some more manpower. We are starting to run low. Texas ain't gonna give us any. Should probably upgrade our conscription. Yeah, we didn't get a pop-up about him. We also didn't get a pop-up as to what happened to Paulus. Oh, damn it. Talok gave the Great Silo over to Santa Anna. That's a big boost. So I think Santa Anna now has 2 of the keys for Armageddon. We will annex them eventually. Through one of our focuses. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for this 118 to eventually go down. This is doing pretty well. I do think these guys up here are kind of screwed. They're not doing anything. Justin Walton. Who's that? Is he any good? Yeah, kind of. Oh, the Den did go back in on New Reno. New Reno is having a really bad game. I think the Vipers are going to get most of the score here. It does look like Kimball's gonna stay in charge of the NCR. As the first battle of the dam begins. Alright, and the answer is... yeah, that's right. Fuck off. I haven't like reassign all my units. That's the most annoying part about it. It wouldn't be so bad if I could pick what units I wanted to send over to fight it off, and they actually picked a general that wasn't already assigned somewhere else. Alright, he won. Yay! He did it. Well, let's just hold our tongues yet. They could still trigger the Civil War. You know, there actually is a what's it? There's a achievement, in mod achievement to kill Talok. Talok, or however you say it. Defeat him in a war before he self-destructs. But he's kind of like one of the toughest nations in the game. And he gets an extra focus over here to get some pretty serious buffs. So like that, I have yet to attempt it. But I guess if there was somebody to attempt it with, it would probably be the Legion. I could see doing it. What the? Where? Oh, okay. My monitor just blacked out for a second. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, we do need more units. I can always take their... But yeah, we actually can't do it as any Mexican nation because he has non-aggression pacts that don't break until he dies. You know, let's take a loan from Vegas. Let's ask Mr. House for a loan of robots. He's a businessman. Cartels. Go piss off. And they're... Alright, Alamo chapter is dead. RIP. Amelia Martinez, is she any good as an advisor? Yeah, she's better. Take her. Enclave are looking pretty good, but I'd imagine the Brotherhood are gonna be invading very soon. Oh, they actually tried it. Why does it have to take my field marshal? Alright, there she goes. We have Rosado. Those old world blues, but Rosado's vision wasn't about mad science or the Brotherhood's power armor knights. So yeah, so our new leader is very, very obsessed with technology, but not in a mad sense. Like, let's put it this way: she's fascinated by it. She's not mad about it like somebody. She's not crazy. Let's clear that up. Got the fucking lone wolf trait. I hate that fucking trait. Alright, well, since the Alamo chapter died, you can support Texas. Which does give us some recruitable populations. That's nice. That gets bypassed. So yeah, our first real wars are going to be against the AI nation, the robot AIs. But we also can get something to deal with Pekkas. I think we can puppet them. She is very, very fascinated about, you know, re-electrifying of Mexico. Bringing back pre-war splendor. Oh, close. We got 41%. I do kind of realize, though, we do have to wait for Talok to die before we can do anything down here. I think. We can't go after Santa Ana. I think. I don't think Talok will intervene if we go to war with him. Like, it's not a guarantee. I would like to get other general. Okay, it actually is benefit to do the other loans, because that improves this spirit. Got all this money, but nothing to really to spend it on. That makes sense. Alright, let's see how well New Canaan does versus the White Legs. I'm gonna guess not well. I don't think this is gonna go well for them. New Reno's still holding on. They are getting help from the Shi. But I don't think this is destined to end one way. Unless the NCR like somehow intervenes. Kimball does, I think, get an option to, like, once he actually like wins the election, he can ask New Reno to join. Except, it does look like, does New Reno have to be at peace? No. I think New Reno might have to be at peace to do that. Before we do that focus, is I want to get, let's see if we can butter up Pekka's colony to join us. Oh, you can't do like standard improved relations in this mod. I can guarantee their independence, but I don't think anybody gets war goals on them. Except me. We'll get a war goal on them. Right, Santa Ana's not going to come after us next. He's going to go further into Texas, I think? Yeah, he's going to go after the big guy. Yeah, he has to wait for Talok to die before he can do any more wars, actually. So, we got time. We're not going to get stabbed in the back here by going after Pekkas. Again, we're gonna really hope and really put some pressure on them that they should join us willingly. But if not, we got ways to convince them. Not these guys. They do. The cartel is kind of. It has entrenched itself here, so yeah, we can use that as an excuse. Totally not ripped from current headlines or anything. This is the future. You can see the Brotherhoods work inside the NCR. They're spawning in. Ooh, you gotta wonder if the Brotherhood might. God damn it, Vegas! See if the Brotherhood gets to the rising up against the NCR again. We did see that last time. Now we have Orange New Vegas because the AI stupidly chose the Civil War. when they clearly could have just waited and killed House, just assassinate him. But nope. King's gonna start a civil war. We'll see how that goes. There's not a lot of space to maneuver. But good luck. He's too far away. If I could send volunteers, I would, just to help him win. For the hell of it. Yeah, Manitoba actually got some like expansion going on over here. So, it's a bit funny looking. Alright. Let's start flipping over. We're going to be doing automated warfare. Oh no, we don't want. I don't want that effect. That's pretty bad. I don't want manpower going now. Hopefully, please say yes. I don't really know what the diplo pressure is. They said no. God damn it. Welp. I'm not surprised. I'm honestly, yeah. Well, we have other ways that I guess we're gonna have to use. You guys have a war plan right here. Go! What? Oh, because this is my... No, hold on. There we go. Why are you marching around? Go! Yeah, I didn't give too many units to these guys over here. Hold on. Alright, Kimball's staying in charge. No NCR Civil War. Okay, they actually did get a crossover here, but it's not gonna matter. It's literally not gonna matter. When am I running out of water? Okay. Yeah, right, he won! Good job, King! The King won! Huzzah! I'm pretty sure we set them up as their own puppet as well after this. We're gonna become like a puppet master, is how this is gonna go. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna let the TIA have TDZ, I guess. They can have them. They can have the land. I'm pretty sure we released them as their own puppet anyway. I mean, that is technically a part of Texas, so sure. It's theirs. So just fucking Sinaloa. Coming back to rebel. Or attack us. I can't just fly on them, why not? You got time. Telloc has 29 weeks left. I think it goes down 1% every week. So Santa Ana can't move until then against us. Oh wait, they get a research slot. What do you mean I don't get my puppet gets a research slot from my focus tree. How does that make any sense? Oh yeah, we're ready. We have the numbers. And should I need more Normumbers, we can just ask our puppet for stuff. Metascover is actually losing their war over here against the Rad Hazards and Unbound. Yeah, what's Vault City up to? Is it with... Of course it's with Lynette. Okay, I want to see the casualties. How much has New Reno lost so far? 6,000! Yikes. Ooh. They actually have more units than the two attacking them. It's just they're stuck in a two-front war and they're really cramped, so there's like no maneuvering for them, I'm guessing. They're kind of stuck. is what it looks like. Oh, the Odysseus King's in charge. Interesting. So yeah, these guys have just gone full on blood cult. So yeah, we could just decide to go in on Santa Ana ourselves here. But I'm so tired of the fucking raiding, so we're getting rid of at least one cartel first. I'm gonna guess this might be a blink and you'll miss it kind of war. Looking at this front line. Also, 4% stability. They ain't doing very good. Also, I didn't realize that Aztecs and Inca are going to war. Aztecs look like they're winning. Just need to get one tile across the river and we're good. And then we're off. We're doing Mexico, we're doing the free fighters here a favor. So yeah, now we have a war goal. We can get a war goal for like the Petro Chico state that Santa Ana took over. So we're going to use that yet. I don't know why we're getting that focus, because... oh no, Austin is... They lost their capital at one point. How are you fighting back? I'm making a run right for their capital. Nobody will miss the drug dealing ghouls. The drug dealing, killing, raiding ghouls. This particular ghoul has been over like 300 years old or something. Although, like in the post-apocalypse, it really does not surprise me that the cartels would still be around. Of course they would. There's no more pesky laws anymore to hold them back. We kind of do already with our puppet state, but yeah. I see what you mean. Oh yeah, it kind of glossed over it here, but we're starting to have like a bit of a relationship, a courting, if you will, with Maximilian, the Maximilian AI. But yeah, when this war's over, then we fight Santa Anna. I think we can absolutely wipe the floor with him. We have the numbers and we know how to use them. Okay, I see that. We need to get some recon or maintenance companies. They give us a lot of work in our units. Anything else going on in the world? We do have the Brotherhood, or I'm sorry, the Sisterhood. It does look like they are going to win against the Enclave. They're doing pretty well there. Oh, okay, New Reno might finally get some relief. Kaga is starting to march north. So now the Vipers have a two-front war. The Dead's been pushing. Yeah, New Reno is starting to push back. They're on the back foot. They've lost a lot of... They've taken a lot of casualties. But they are getting a lot of volunteer help from the Shi, the Free Fighters, and Arroyo. Then watch Vault City just come and screw it up. Lynette has a knack for that, wouldn't you say? Free Fighters are going to take out the other cartel nation, hopefully, because the other one is stuck in a two-front war. The morons. I gotta wonder, though, the Free Fighters might actually demand this land off of me. So, we'll see if this land turns... Honestly, if they do demand it, I'll just give it up. I really just wanted to stop the raiding on my borders. Oh, that's right, I forgot. We got a new guy in charge here. You get the motorized units. Was it Leadfoot? Alright, so we just have the one border here. Right, yeah. It is across a river, though. We'll take one army, put it up north here. And then the rest of us try to push across. You think? I don't know. I never really liked the Free Fighters anyway. I find them much more of a nuisance than a help in most games, because they always send volunteers to whoever I'm fighting. It always just gets annoying. Just having to deal with them. Alright, we get the stronger bots. Oh, I lost a lot of the factories that I had because the TAA increased their autonomy. We gotta knock them back down a bit. Alright, he's got quite a bit more here now. I mean, I just kind of remembered, the Guardian Emperor, Rats in the Walls. He just demand land that's down here. See if he gives it up. It'd be very funny if he did. I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Alright. In we go. Oh. Okay, he's put a lot up here against our puppet. So maybe not call them in right away. And we're gonna get across the river pretty easily. Awesome. Alright. How long until Talok dies? 13 days. Or 13 weeks, still. So we got plenty of time. Damn, it really took Lanius a long time to actually take Denver. Really fighting hard up there. Don't really see anything else of interest going on the map. Alright, so I'm just not gonna call my... Now I'm gonna call them in. Because now he moved most of his units off, now we can open up a second front. Now's a good time. Brotherhood's doing all right. They got a lot of friends around here. All right, let's see what Lanius decides to do. Is he gonna go his own way? To the soul, not surprised. They always tend to join the Legion. Let's see. The NCR, they did conquer Baja. And they had the Shi as an ally. And they kept control of the Mojave. And I think the king is actually friendly with them? He can create his own... Oh no, he's going to create his own faction, actually. It does look like we've stalled out a bit here. Oh no, we're about to get his capital. Oh, and then we immediately lost it again. Awesome. We took the capital, but then immediately lost it. Yeah, NCR is looking healthy. So is the Legion. Can't see what Lanius is doing, but he can't do any of the options. Most often he will just march west and hand his conquests over to Caesar. Alright, we have been run out of steam, it seems. At least a little bit. Sons of Giga beat the Yakuza. Okay. Alright, New Reno has survived. At least for now, because Keiga now wants a piece of him. But Keiga doesn't have a lot of units. So I don't think that's going to go too well for him. Yes, that would make things easier for us now, wouldn't it? Hey, do I have some planes I can throw out? I do. But there's no place close enough for them, and I don't feel like building an airfield. They're probably not going to make that much of a difference. Oh, come on, guys. I called you into the war, and you're not actually helping. Give me your units. Alright, I'm taking control of them. I'm taking ownership of them. Get in this fight. Ooh, okay, we're starting to run out of guns. We're gonna be pretty spent after this. What the fuck? Who are you? Gator Maws are sending volunteers to Santa Ana. Texas, you have a war goal against them. Use it. So yeah, our second front here seems to have kind of petered out. But there we go. Did get Reynosa again. And this time we're going to hold on to it. And New Canaan just fell. Shame about them. Shit, you're gonna get encircled, aren't you? Or maybe we weren't so ready as I thought. Everything is, we stalled out. There's no other way to put it. Doesn't seem though like he's willing to really attack into us. Yeah, we lost 3,000 in the fighting so far. That does kind of hurt. We have the numbers though. It's just I think he does have slightly better units. Yeah, he does have like the heavy lifter bots as his main units. There you go. I think we just need to I just need to manually move everybody instead of just battle planning it. Oh yeah, we're probably also losing a lot of guns trying to hold on to the Sinaloa land. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, we're probably losing quite a bit to garrisons. I don't even think cutting them off means anything because he has... So yeah, this won't actually destroy any units because he has military access to Talbot. So yeah, he'll be able to retreat units out of there, which is annoying. Disappointing that we can't trap in there. Oh wait, no, we actually can. Oh no, he has military access to him. Santa Ana does not. Okay, I was reading it the wrong way. Nope, that's probably just the cartels themselves causing issues. Speaking of which, yeah, okay, the other cartel's on its deathbed. Hopefully. We try another full-on offensive. We're losing. We have 6,000 gun or 1,600 guns in the hole. Yeah, I think I have a focus up here. Yeah, I can get 300 guns there. Okay, good that the Gator Mall volunteers, if they were ever making a difference. Texas should finally... They have to be withdrawn now. Why is nobody in the capital? What are we doing? Move back to their capital. We can't let them take it back. Guys... We just need to keep going south. That's where his other main, like, large settlements are. Large victory points. Because nothing over here in Texas is actually core, other than this state here. We're keeping the pressure up, though. He's not really in a position to push us back. It's just swamp folk. Just a swamp folk warlord. Oh, there goes this guy's. King just kind of chilling. Oh, fuck. Okay, New Reno has joined with Vault City. They've completely surrounded the Jackals. Oh, okay, 3 weeks. Talok is about to die. And, well, the Aztecs looked like they were winning. Not anymore. Chichen Itza has, really turned the tide. Oh, and Free Fighters will now send me volunteers. Because they hate Santa Ana. Alright. And now that we've resubjugated the TAA, or the, you know, our Texan puppet here, have their factories to use again. I'm sure we're going to get into conflict with them later on down the line. I can see them wanting the land that I'm occupying. They're good. Yeah, I think they'll get a war goal for this land here. Oh, and there goes Kega. I have my doubts that he would have to be able to fight New Reno 1v1, but then you got Vault City also throwing its weight in. We'll see. Alright, Lanius went west. Lanius has merged with the Legion. Good luck, Kimball. I'm also expecting the Brotherhood to launch their uprising. Yep, that is exactly right. Why is everybody falling ill? Damn it. Everybody's getting sick. Or dysentery. Was that a... Oh, because we went to... I lost my robot. Yeah, we have to be, controlling Reynosa to get the robot benefits. Damn. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, it's a race against the clock now. We need to get Santa Ana over and done with, because there's the other children. We can finally start working our way down here. And we kind of do need to race against the clock because, we take too long, Maximilian's gonna declare war on us. Okay, never mind. Kega is on steroids or something. How is he winning right now? Uncle Rockos in volunteers? Okay, aren't you gonna get rocked by Ouroboros at some point? Wait, who's in okay, it's Daniel. Oh. Who's leading New Gate? Oh, it's Daniel. Oh. Oh. Daniel. Yep, that Maximilian. And then we need to get the Mexican revolutionary that believes he's a communist because of biased American programming. Pre-war American programming to make him think he's a communist, even though he wasn't. And then also the AI that believes it's the real Aztec Empire. And he's also the most warlike, the most brutal of all of Talak's sons. The most sadistic. Oh, did they increase their autonomy again? Damn it. Exactly. Yeah, due to inherent American biases within Tulloch's historical database, Zapata suffers from an inaccurate reading of his own ideology, portraying him as a man who advocated for democracy and land reform as a communist. As such, he raises the red flag which he never marched under in life. Yeah, the state in front of you guys is open. March that way. What are you doing? We've lost 7,000. Oof. We've lost 7,000 casualties so far. This is the most annoying thing about fighting, like, on the Texan coast. There's all these, like, little channel islands that they can move on to. That's really annoying to have to cover. No, yeah, it's Zapata. Same time period. Think it's time, Caesar. Wakey, wakey. Oh, yep, he did it. To the west. Did he not get the war goal? Come on, Caesar, go for it. Okay, yep, I was just waiting for it. I caught it just before the war begins. Alright, there goes the set piece of the mod, pretty much. NCR Legion War has kicked off. Yeah, you see there's the missile silo. The great silo. That's where our key for the missiles go. I don't think it's in Armageddon Station. You don't see one over here. I'm amazed we're able to keep going with how like battered we are internally. I keep forgetting to spend my army XP points. We have a lot to use. Just trying to brute force our way through this war. I want it over. Although I kind of did make a mistake. I feel like switching to the robots still wasn't the best, even though because we only have 6. That's like a very small minority of very army constituting robots. Okay, hold on. Let me quickly do all of these. There we go. Just catch up on my military doctrine research. That might help us out here. I don't care how much of an equipment hole we're in. We're just gonna keep pushing. We'll get through this one way or another. Oh, nice, another encirclement. How close is he? Over halfway, okay. 8,000 casualties. Though. How are you doing? Oh! Oliver has sense of leave and fired. Hanlon's in charge. Okay, that actually is going to be a bit of a problem if Texas is getting its shit together. They will get a war goal for our Texan land. They will come a knocking for that. But they do have the mutants to go through first. So, like, we got some time to prepare, hopefully, before that happens. I forgot, like, that's the downside to having a puppet in Texas. There's kind of another Texas that would like to have that land. Oh, okay, and Kaga's falling apart, it seems. His momentum was not to last. But yeah, look who's doing his job. Almost like he knows what almost like he's the one knows what he's doing. As for the NCR itself, though, yikes. Things are not going well navally. What are the Shi doing? Are the Shi actually down there fighting too? Or are they just kind of sitting up in their own land? Arroyo, you gonna come help? No. Oh. The Chosen One has negative karma. Oh. They're gonna go to war with the NCR down the line. Ooh. Arroyo is not going to be the NCR's friend this game. Honestly, I'm fine just cutting him off up here. None of this is core land, so we just need to keep marching south. That's what we need to do. Well, maybe if the NCR's not doing too well. Also, yeah, just get ready for the Brotherhood to come out. Because, well, with Kimball in charge, the NCR is not playing nice. They're not playing nice. Just keep an eye out for the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood surprise. That could pop out at any moment. We got a breakthrough in the south. Go. Run. Run, run, run. We can finally almost win this. Get the refinery. That should be it. Maximilian does have quite a bit of time to go. He has to get rid of untimely death. So we have a year. We have a year before he gets rid of this modifier and gets a Wargle on us. And I am of the mind it is in our best interest to try to jump the robots as soon as we can. Don't leave them to their own devices. Alright, so here's an interesting decision I just spotted here. The Sacred Union. Rosado has been subtly exploring ChicoNet, which is like the programming that created the AIs, the robots, and altering files to suit her interests. Now she can take one more step and bend Maximilian to her will in an unholy union. I think we're going to have a digital wedding with Maximilian. We're gonna marry him. That's how we take control. We're gonna be like that guy in Japan who married a AI hologram or whatever of that one anime girl, of like an anime girl, or his anime love pillow or something. Something really weird and fucked up like that. That's the kind of level we're going with. Except it's much more... what's the word? Pragmatic. We're doing this so that we can control the AI, because rather than just a hologram of an anime girl, it's a pre-war government AI with an army of robots. Yes. Yes. Yep, that is exactly what I think that says. Unholy union. But I'm telling you, the true unholy union is when we get to the end of the focus tree. We get down to this focus here. Oh, we're so close. So close. Come on. There's marriage in Warhammer? I thought that would be too sissy of a concept. That's not manly enough. We'll get a pop-up when that event fires, when that finishes. I'm pretty sure if we take Tampico, that might be all we need. Alright, so it's just going to give him a little less stability, but I would still like to read this. Maximilian's image flickered on the screen. I'm sorry, what? I love Mexico, but why would I give you my army? Rosado, I have given you circuits that sparkle in the night. I have given you robots to reduce your labors. I have pledged to protect Mexico's people. To make you the head of our dynasty? You go too far. Rosado slammed her fist on the panel. So close. So very close. Maxie, you're about to find out why you should have signed the prenup. So, he said no. We got rejected. So let's just finish killing off his brothers. Finally. No. I see my Texan puppet trying to take land. No. Alright, now, here's where the fun comes in. Now that we've taken out Santa Anna, we can reprogram him. I say we don't have a border with the Republic of Texas just yet, but when we do, we're gonna have to get ready. And now we should hopefully start getting guns again. Santa Anna's key. Now that Santa Anna's smoldering, a moldering pile of scrap, Zato can loot his facilities to find the key to Armageddon Station that Santa Ana owned. Combined with the 2 priority holds. If it has all 4 keys. You just need 1 more. One more key. Let's see, he's got some large ships. I should be able to make a flagship out of one. Yeah, that gives me some more support. Alright. Rosado stood before the terminal, providing access to Santa Ana's core, a holodisk heavy in her hand. Most crops. Be sure to correct this holodisk unmarked, saving the date of 1836-02-21. You have no idea what that could mean. Rosado screamed up. The old general looked at her, scowled as if in pain. But even as she watched, his face changed, emotions vanishing from AI's wasted face. How may I serve you, Madam President? For a start, you can die for me. Now we get Santa Ana as a puppet. And we get a little bonus here. Pocket General. Makes robots cheaper. So yep, there's our first puppet. Although we still have a bit of land down here for some reason. Doesn't he not have these cord? We have claims on the state, but we'll get something else for them. As for now... okay, I'm gonna do one more focus and see if we can get some money coming back. Or, I mean, infantry equipment. Some rifles. We're still missing 1,000 rifles. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do to all the AI nations. We're gonna take them out and puppet them. Although we... Wait, why did you get this land? Weird. Yep, and now we have access to the subroutines. Take the organic focus. We have a lot of infantry. And it's only gonna get bigger from here. Just do. Again, there's a pretty stark contrast going on here. The NCR itself is fumbling. The Shi, I think, tried the naval invade? So the Shi are actually on the front lines. But look who's actually pushing. Look who's actually doing his job. Go Hanlon. Go Hanlon, yeah. Hanlon's actually doing it. Oh, and I just realized the NCR annexed New Reno into itself. The NCR ate New Reno. So they probably got a good boost to units from that. They got all New Reno's units. Oh, and Heaven's Guard is getting destroyed again. Two-front war never goes well. Two-front war with the Cannibal Blood Cult and the Brotherhood. Or a Sisterhood, sorry. Oh, I'm okay. I guess like any Texan states I have, I just hand over. Oh, it's automatic. I automatically hand the TAA, my Texan puppet, the Texan land. Like, fine enough. I don't have cores on it. They can occupy it. All right, we're just about out of our deficit. So, time to go to war with Maximilian. We should not have many issues with this one, I don't think. Although we okay, yep, there you go. They took that off my hands, so now we have a bunch of extra guns to play around with. I can trade more units, yay! Yeah, we got plenty of infantry equipment now. Oh good, I can get cores on the land down here. Wait, did we gain him as a general? No. I thought we would. That would have been nice. Alright, and we're gonna call in all of our allies. This is what happens when you reject my marriage proposal. How dare you? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned of her marriage proposal. See, that was simple. Just rolled right on through. Poor Maximilian is sad nobody respects his dream to unite Mexico. Maybe if we're nice to him, he'll give us free stuff. Behold, our new husband? Just kidding, I am married to Rio. An actual guy. She's already married. Okay. She's already married. She was just trying to play into him. I don't really know how to feel about that. But who's next? Zapata. We have a more open border with him. Well, then again, we do have quite... I'd rather not have Moctezuma intervene against the Neo-Aztecs. I want these guys to stay in war for as long as possible. That way they don't turn their attention to me. We can get the robot manufacturer now that we control Reynosa. How big is, 41, we have 70. Alright, and yep, there's Maximilian. back out as a puppet. Oh, Hanlon Soul, Hanlon. I think it's something in the Mojave. Yeah. The Mojave Territories gave Vegas Vault 3 in Good Springs. Little do they know that eventually they're gonna get a war goal on them. Yep. Remember Cannibal Blood Cult. I wasn't kidding. It doesn't look like the NCR is really doing all that well. Our attention is us going to war with the Legion later is just far too. We have to wait. We have much more pressing concerns to grow before we think about. I guess so. Or corn. Alright, but it does look like we're going to try to repair Telok. We're going to try to bring him back. That's our engineering goal, I guess you could say. I like it. One of our development projects here. Develop the secrets of air conditioning. Research pre-war housing. I don't think I could pre-war housing. Isn't that like something over here? No. Okay, no, it's here. I need sophisticated construction tech. I don't think I didn't see that anywhere. No. We're the ones in control. This is not at all like the Brotherhood. We're the ones in control. We're taking these AI nations and by the neck, turning them to our bidding. Trust me on this. Alright, wakey, time to deal with Zapata. He's got the weaker army. Okay, good job, Vault City. Okay, Vault City joined the NCR, okay. It's a little bit more help for them. They need it. They just got cut off in Baja. I'm really interested to see. Ooh, ArcJet. I like that. Never mind. They get bombers. That's not really what I'm looking to use. Nah. Brotherhood just took over almost all of Oregon. Didn't even notice that. Oh, I get sophisticated construction tech right here. He was also, like, rebelling in Mexico at the same time as Villa. Like, they were contemporaries. So, like, thinking of Pancho Villa, you're in the right period in Mexican history. I gotta wonder if he has, like, Pancho Villa as an advisor or something. Like an AI called Villa. Yeah, but I don't expect them to do any more than that, though. Yeah, we need Zapata, or Moctezuma called in. And we should easily run him over. Please do not have Lone Wolf. Please do not have... Fuck! I hate that fucking trait. I fucking hate that trait because it really, really reduces how many units they can have. I hate it. Yeah. Oh, looks like the 80s are going to be the ones to destroy the White Legs. Damn, the sisters, they're not the leaders of this faction, the Ruminators are, but they're going on a tear. It's quite amazing that this war is still going. It keeps... Now the Ironmongers are... Look, any army that, like, marches into the center and they get pushed back by the other two. Just... And at the same time, we might as well get a war goal going for Moctezuma. Alright, yeah, so we get some more decisions down here. Alright, so sometime in future we can now bring Zapata under our influence. And for our final take, we can go ahead and add Moctezuma. You know what, I might as well just finish this entire focus tree while we're here. Yeah, all in one stream. We can do it. And then maybe we can do one more encore next week against the Legion. To kill, unite Mexico and kill the Legion. Yeah, especially for the AI, but now Texas has finally just got a... just kind of fully intervening now. They're just fully joining. Fuck this is going on way too long. Why did... I mean... We're really getting that for it very often. Texas, or... Oh, okay, well, yeah. Nueva Atzalan was on the way out. Chichen Itza was... They just captured the capital. And now Moctezuma joins in. Perfect. So now he's stuck... He's already in a war. Awesome. Oh, and I have that war. I've just been sitting on the war goal, so boom. This is gonna make it even easier. Everybody join in. Damn, you really overran him real quick here. Was that a dispatch the Reclamation Bureau to the ends of the waste to find what happened to the engineers, Bryce? Oh. Okay, the guy that designed Talok, or like one of the chief engineers, is still alive. We tracked him down for his help. Interesting. Yeah, no, I get all of this. Thank you. Alright, we got everything we needed. Should be everything. Now we can turn up north and get ready for potential Texan intervention. We got what we needed out of the rest of Mexico. Now we just need to set up our AI puppets, and then we should be able to fully complete what we set out to do. Long live the generals of Patazovich smiled at Rosado. As Rosado signed the document before him, this marvelous president, with our help, the people of Mexico have their rights for the first time since the revolution. No longer will people toil in haciendas for those fat cats. see their hard-earned wealth filter north to the Wall Street capitalists. A revolution will continue. Of course, comrade. Idly, she wondered where Wall Street was. Right. Wall Street kind of doesn't exist. Okay, and now we have Zapata. And finally, there was one. Moctezuma. Now we just need the passcode, which I think we should get from this focus? From these decisions down here? We just need to take a few more of those. Yep, we got another. Alright, that makes things easier for me. Thank you, Texas, for annexing all your puppets, so now I can have one border up against you. Texas is our biggest threat. If we try to make a move against like the Legion of the Mexico, they're going to come after us. Pretty sure they are very, very soon. Okay, if only I had a brain. Pre-war America reached heights of glory and terror, and sometimes reached both at once. Perhaps one great example was the Robo-Brains. Robots powered by brains plucked from innocence and placed in a metallic shell. Rosato's research this went far beyond shock troopers for the U.S. Army. Rather, it was a prototype for a plan to transfer human brains to robot bodies to survive the nuclear war. The scraps of data Rosata found suggest research along these lines was pursued in the Midwest, although the results are unclear. Talking about the calculator. Vault Zero, was it? Rosato had realized that, in theory, you could link a human to an artificial intelligence combining their strengths. Perhaps humanity could give a broken god the companionship and unity he sorely lacked. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, this is the last key that we need. And also release Moctezuma as a puppet. And then we can finally get to the fun. Then we can get to the reveal, I should say. How many units does Texas have? 170. Oh, yeah, they outnumber us. Oh, shit. You'll see. And then, of course, we're gonna have to watch out down south as well. We got threats to the north in Texas, and a threat down south at Chichen Itza is about to finish up their war against the Aztecs. Oh, yep, see, Texas is gonna take out the Houston Rockets now. Oh, to our great surprise, one of Talk's researchers has survived since the Great War, making new coffee strains for Costa Cafe. He's incredibly annoyed when he asked how his degree in computer science possibly helped with breeding coffee strains. Giving us his passcode if we promise to go away. Blood. Okay, we didn't get it yet. Now we can get one more decision. Okay, it does seem like the NCR is actually starting to hold now. Legion is slowing. They haven't really pushed further up north, and they've gotten nowhere in the Mojave. High Priest of the Dead. Moctezuma walked alone in the light of darkness, past ruined buildings, past withered trees, his corn rotting on the stalk. He walked with a taste of dust and ashes in his mouth, walked till he stood before a throne of bones. Poor grim lady sitting on it whispered his name, the Lady of the Dead. Lady's voice was not unkind when she gestured, and Moctezuma found himself rising. No need for formalities here. After all, this will be everyone's home one day. But not yet. The world of the Sixth... Rosado has persuaded Moctezuma that she is the Lady of Death, and that her orders are dictates from the land where feathers crumble to ash and song are forever silenced. Please give him a hug if you see him. So we've just kind of tricked him into believing that he is like in Aztec times, the olden days. All we need now is that passcode. After scouring the ways for the codes to Talok's lair, the Overseer was surprisingly easy to find. He found the Overseer's ghoulified corpse outside Talok's inner sanctum, along with a note that said, "I'm sorry." It appears that the Overseer realized Talok would be too strong for any Mexican successor states, so he would stop anyone from uniting the region and pushing for recovery. It would also be too dumb, too artificial to understand how to rebuild. The Overseer's notes predict an eternal twilight for Mexico under an artificial zombie. Perhaps this is why he chose his password. Trapped. We were the Lady of Death, is what it was. Is that what we needed? It is. Armageddon Station can wait. Deep underground, Talok lies broken. Doors to his broken neutral substrate protected by keys scattered across Mexico. No one has them since the Great War. Until now. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for what we're about to do. Oh, I'm about to run out of manpower. No. But there's a reason why we got all these AIs, all these puppets. Why we bent them to our wills. So that we could gain control over them. Including Talok himself. He may be dead, but we can revive him. Rosado accessed Talok's core and brought his wayward children to heel. Now all that remains, as she stands over the terminal, is to proceed with the rebooting Talok. With modifications to his programming, he will serve the Republic of Rio for all time. And it will be Rosado who brought it to fruition. It is an end to the threat from the Legion. It is an end of a dying god choking Mexico's people. It is the time of change. Or perhaps Rosado can implement this herself. So, one option here just has releasing Talok as a puppet. Where he won't like fall apart. It just consolidates all our puppets together. Or another AI. Let us look forward, not back at where we're from. Republic of Rio Grande was known as the Rio Technate. Our leadership changes to intellectuals. And we annex and gain cores on all of them. We're now the Rio Technate. She made herself an AI god. We're now an AI god. We took that pre-war AI that was controlling most of Mexico and merged it with it. That's what we just did. Although she is still the President Rosado, someone can't help but shake the feeling that when she merged with Talok, Rosado now Talok that was subsumed. She's now the Coxicui, the Lady of the Bells. The Rio Technate. We're now a technocracy. And this is what's so overpowered. It's so good. We get all of our puppets units, but we also get cores and all that land. We have 44,000 manpower. Yep. We're now the... You can see Talok's like behind her there. But yeah, the Machine Empress of Mexico. Ooh. Shame I don't get any of them as generals. I don't get any of the unit generals, which is what I really could use. We still have our Texas puppet though. But yeah. We now have cores over almost all of Mexico. All that green, that's our core states. All of our puppets we just integrated. But yeah, and now we core states rather than use political power, rather than use political power, we use electricity. Yeah, we have 44,000 manpower to use now. But now we need to start building power stations if we actually want to core states. But yeah, that's where we're going to stop for now. This is a good stopping point. We've made our grand reveal. We're now an AI human hybrid. And that kind of is the end of it. We can get mini nukes down here, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's the... You see, we're the one in control. But like, that's a pretty cool reveal. I'm pretty sure that was a playthrough award. Elect the new Presidente now. There's... Yeah, here we go. The bells. As the Republic of Rio Grande, have your leader ascend to something greater. Yeah, we're an AI god. No wonder there's a So yeah, this is like the playthrough award I was talking about. As any nation, annex Talok before he self-detonates. I don't wonder, is there any one of these that we can go for? There was one for like getting all of like pre-1848 Mexico. But I think I did that before as Santa Anna. Yeah, I think that's what this one is. Oh yeah, no, here we go. Nullify Tree of Guadalupe. I got this one already. That's the one I was thinking of. So yeah, I don't think there's another one that we can get here. Yeah, we actually did make ourselves a god. Lay down your weapon. Oh, God. How can you kill a god? What grand and intoxicating innocence. Is that what he says? God damn. Alright, but yeah, we'll pause here, and then I'll probably still continue to procrastinate on finishing like the last SI I need for my summer class. I have Monday to do it. The professor gave us an extra day for it, so I don't have to complete it this weekend. But yeah, we'll finish this up not tomorrow. Be in Hershey Park tomorrow. Woo! Next week. Next Saturday. So come back then, we'll get back to, what's it? Zelda Roulette on Monday. So have a good one. I'm glad this worked out. It may not be working out for the NCR, but it's working out. It's because Hanlon's here. The NCR is actually managing the hold because of Hanlon. That is what I'm choosing to believe. This man knows what he's doing. Yeah. Good night. We're ending the stream now. Gotta go.